So if you have a question for Vlatko, please raise your Zoom hand. We will get to as many questions as we can, but we've got to keep it a bit tight today. So let's start off with Mr. Jeff Carlisle. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thank you, Aaron. Hi, Vlatko.
Hey, Jeff.
Just heading into this last game, I know you said before the tournament you wanted to see how some players fared with 3 games over 7 days. Others you were going to mix and match. I mean, how many changes can we expect for tomorrow?
There will be a few changes. Obviously, some of them will be minute management, and some of them will be an opportunity for us to evaluate, and for some opportunity to get some minutes on the team. So we're looking forward to see the different players on the field.
And just as a follow-up, I mean, looking ahead to the Olympics, I mean, how many roster spots would you say are open at this stage, if you can even make that kind of estimate?
Yeah, I mean, right now 18, but we're getting closer.
All right, thanks, Vlatko.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeff.
At some point, he's going to answer less than 18, but I don't know when. Let's go with Meg Linehan. Go ahead, Meg.
Hi, Vlatko. All right,
Hey,
well,
Meg.
I've got you laughing. Hopefully, I am curious to hear what you think Argentina is going to do from, a testing point of the team. Obviously, Canada provided some insight. I think Brazil potentially provided even more. But what are you hoping to get out of, in particular, in this matchup against Argentina?
So from the attacking standpoint, they have a very good, strong center forward and very technical in James, and then very technical wide forward in Rodriguez. I think it's a brilliant 1v1 player. So definitely will test us a little bit on the flank. And they scored 4 out of 6 goals on crosses. Last 6 goals. On crosses, so definitely defending crosses will be an area, or defending in the box will be an area that we're going to have to be focused on. But on the other side, they're very concentrated in the middle channel, very compact and very, very tight in the middle channel. We saw that in the game against Canada, that they don't allow a lot of passes, a lot of combinations in the central part of the field. So obviously the areas on the side is where we're going to have to operate quick and aggressive, and then from there be able to penetrate towards the central channel.
Thank you, Vlatko.
Thank you.
Thanks, Meg. Let's go to Annie Peterson. Hopefully it's warmed up in Portland.
Hi, Vlatko. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to ask about Kristen Press. She was on a roll last year at this time, and then COVID happened, and her momentum obviously came to a halt. Do you think that the time at Manchester United has helped her in terms of maintaining her role? And now that Alex Morgan is back, what do you see her role is going forward?
Yes, with Kristen playing in Manchester, it definitely has helped her, because she's in good physical form, and she's had game minutes, so she's a little more played in than the majority of the group. And we could see in the game the other night, she created for us, scored a great goal. But one thing that she did that we were very thankful for, or very appreciative, was she put a good defensive shift. She's saved. She was in the box on 2 crosses, helped us out. So overall, good performance, and very happy for Kristen. In terms of Alex, we saw a good shift from Alex, 60 minutes after, I don't know, year and a half maybe or so. So it was good to see her back on the field. And for Alex right now, the main goal is getting better every day. That's the motto for her. That's the goal for her, and that's our goal for her as well. Just keep progressing to get to your best, whether it's training or game. Just be the best version of yourself at that day. So both of them are in good form and getting better. And hopefully they're going to be at their best when it matters.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Fan. Let's go to Juan Carlos Magua. Go ahead, Juan Carlos.
Okay, hi coach. Thank you for the time. I wanted to ask you, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to ask you, how proud are you of the team, given that most of the players haven't had any minutes prior to the tournament? Like, how do you feel with this group of players, given that tomorrow is the last game and hoping that, you get the final victory and go away with the cup? Thanks.
First, I'm extremely happy with the group and how they have performed in the games, considering everything, but also how they've trained in camp. They've done an incredible job. They're all in, 100% focused, concentrated, and needless to say, their competitiveness and energy, hard work is always there. Enthusiasm has been great as well. And I'm very proud of how they've transformed all of that into the games that we played. I thought we played two incredible opponents that created different challenges for us. We got exposed in different areas, and the fact that we were able to adjust some things during games and some things in trainings, it just makes me happy. So very proud of them and very happy for how things are going.
Thank you. Let's go to Asif. Asif, I think I'm always pronouncing your last name wrong. Please say it for me.
Burhan.
Burhan.
You
Okay.
got that?
Actually, maybe I wasn't. Good job, Aaron. Okay.
Well done. Hi, Coach. Against Brazil, your goalkeeper, Alyssa Nair, made it 10 consecutive clean sheets for the national team. I think she's now gone 911 minutes without conceding a goal. Will you then give her the chance to play against Argentina and maybe go beyond 1,000 minutes? And considering her saves from Janine Becky against Canada, how decisive a player has she become for you now?
Yes, Alyssa Nair is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. She's incredible. She's a good goalkeeper, great person, great leader on this team. I mean, she makes saves like that and even more, even better, even every day in training. So we see that on a daily basis, and some of the things that she does are incredible. I mean, crazy good. But in terms of the record, I'm very happy for that. I didn't know about the record. I'm very happy and very proud of her because she worked so hard to achieve I'm sure those records. But if you talk to her, I don't think she'll talk about the record. Okay, as long as this team is doing well and as long as this team is successful, I don't think anyone here worries about the record. So now, whether what we're going to do in the next game with Alyssa is or with the goalkeeping position, we're going to do what we believe is the best thing for this team in preparation for the Olympics, and that's all we worry about. We don't look at the records and the minutes and goals or no goals.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Asif. Let's go to Steve Goff. Steve Goff, you are up.
Hey, Vlatko, I wanted to ask you about Becky as the captain. In these times, challenging times, both within the team and in society, what leadership qualities have you seen from Becky in these past couple camps that really proves her value as a captain of the squad?
I mean, the leadership qualities that I've seen with Becky in these last two camps, I've seen it even in the previous camps. The difference is now that she's officially the captain. I mean, I don't think Becky has changed at all or has changed how she acts in the team. She was a leader on the team before. She's a leader on the team now. She's been incredible in the communication and being the bridge between the player and the coaches, and she's always been there for the players, and quite frankly, she's been there for the coaches as well. I've consulted with her for different situations, for different issues or different things, and she's always been very helpful.
Good. Thanks, Vlatko.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Wrapping it up here for Vlatko, let's go to Annie Costabile, who should be happy about her upcoming guests after Vlatko.
Very happy about the Chicago representation. Vlatko, thanks for your time. My question's about Tierna and her development. You know, this last year, coming back from an ankle injury, I wonder if you could talk about where she's at and the confidence that you have in her potentially being part of, you know, the 18-player roster for the Olympics.
In terms of where Tierna is at, she's actually sitting right in front of me here. Yes, and to answer your question, we're very happy where Tierna is at right now, and how she's progressing in the environment, and how she's progressing in the group. I'm glad the injury is way behind her, and I don't think we've at any point in time we've thought about it. Obviously, in this game, unfortunately, injury is part of the game, and unfortunately, many players go through it. But the fact that that's way behind, and the only thing that she can focus on is on the game, and making the Olympic roster is what makes me happy. But overall, very happy at the stage that she's at right now in the environment and in regards to the roster.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Annie.